Oh man, that par just slipped right away. And let's see, he's setting up now, 2-footer. And there we go. All right, this is his attempt at bogey. Okay, we're going to concede that putt to him and head to the next. And first hole is in the books, and we're all square. And the wind will be a factor on this. One's blowing right into our face. He's looking ready to roll. Let's see how he does on this hole. Bit of an awkward swing. And from the deep stuff. Okay, second shot for him on this one. Going a bit left of the pin. All right, time to get out of the bunker. Let's do this. Nicely done out of the bunker. And this is a very long putt for him. Let's see what he does. Looks like this one's breaking to the right. Oh, just slides by. This par right here. Let's see what happens. And this one's going a bit to the right. Here we go for the bogey. Okay, let's take a look at this next hole now. Okay, he's got 2 feet to go here. Okay, safely home with that putt. And that hole will be halved. And par 5 now for the... Oh, looking good off the tee. And he's just about ready to tee off. Let's see how he does. Here's our second shot on the 12th. Let's see what he does here. He's got about 220 yards to go. Going with the hybrid. Ooh, almost in there with the chip. Oh, he almost dropped the chip. And if he drops this, it'll save par. Okay, your teammate left us on the green. Now let's put this one home for birdie. Great work grabbing the birdie on this hole after bogeying the last. That's some serious resilience. And your team is 1 up after that one. Careful out there, the wind's blowing right to left. And that will play. Thank you very much. And let's see how this hole goes down for him. Five iron on display for this one. And he's got a 12-foot putt in front of him here. I think we got a right to left break on this one. And the putt drops for birdie. This putt is just around 12 feet. And I think this one's going left to right. Ooh, just missed. And after that one, your team sits at 2 up. Here we go. Now, the 14th hole. This one's a par 4. And that one's going to hold on to the fairway for him. All right, let's see what he does on this one. He's definitely into the second cut here. Let's see how he does. Good luck on your second shot here on the 14th. Hopefully this will bounce to the left. Way to go out there, champ. Okay, he's eyeing this one up. He's got a long putt ahead of him. Let's tune in, see what happens. Looks like this putt will track a bit to the right. And it drops. And he's got this left for the bird. And that hole will be halved. Wind is blowing left to right. Nice, that's some solid contact. And he's ready to tee off here. Let's see how this goes. And from here, he's looking at a 220-yard shot. This one's going right. All right, let's see what happens. This is his third shot. This one's for his par. Let's see what he does. Yeah, I think this putt's going to break to the right. Yikes, that went right by. And this is his putt to save par. Let's see what happens. This one looks like it's breaking to the left. All right, 3 feet to the cup. Okay, this next putt is for his bogey. All right, given that putt, head to the next hole. Let's go. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. Okay, 16th hole now, and we got a par 3. And he's ready to tee off. Let's see what he has. This one's around 15 feet away. Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. And he gets it to go. All right, if you sink this, you'll take the match Dormy. Looks like this one starts straight and then goes a bit to the right. Well, the putt appears to be online. Oh, just missed that birdie. All right, here we go. Number 17. This one's a par 4. All right, let her fly. Let's see it. We'll take those all day. And from 115 yards out, let's see what he does here. Well, he made it on the green. Can't fault him for that. But let's see what he does with this next putt, because it's a long bomb of a putt. And this one is lengthy, to say the least. Let's see if we can get this anywhere near the cup. Let's see what he does. This is his 4th. Ooh, he almost drops it in there with the chip. Okay, your partner has left us with a birdie putt. Let's get this one in. This one looks like it's turning left to right down the hill. And his bogey putt commences here. Looks like a bit of a break in this one to the right. And that drops for bogey. Okay, and if he sinks this next putt, he will go 2 up. And he'll end his round with a solid par. And the match has come to an end. Congratulations to our winning team, coming in at 2 up on the competition. And with that, I must leave you. I had fun out there with you today. Thanks for a great round. Hello there. My name's John McCarthy. And first of all, welcome to the nature. Second, welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. Can't wait to see what goes down here in a bit. And it's just going to be the back nine of this one today. Good luck in your round today. Alrighty, he's good to go on this one. Let's see how he does. Oh, this one's in the fairway. Okay, we're setting up in the rough, and it's inside of the rough. It's down deep. Way to go. Back in the fairway. You've done well. And 240 yards to the pin from here. Let's see what he does. There's something off on that swing. I just can't figure out what. And from the green side, sand. Looking for an up and down here. And it's setting up now for you. Hey there, hope you're doing great. Because I certainly am. My name is John McCarthy, and I would like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Can't wait for the golf. I can't stress that enough. I'm very excited about the golf today. Our round begins with a par 4. All right, load this one up and get that into the fairway, and then we'll move on from there. And let's see how this tee shot fares for him. I don't know about this one. He's sitting in the rough. Could be interesting. And second shot on the 10th coming up. And just a little fade on this one. Nice. Yep, that's out of the top shelf. Good work. Okay, let's see how he tackles this one. It's a very, very long putt. This one looks like it has a bit of a break to the right. I think he's put it on a good line. Oh, and somehow it doesn't go down. And this putt's going to put him one up. I think this one's going left to right. And the putt goes down. That's a birdie for him. All right, you two did great on the first hole. Let's do the same on the second. Hole number 11 coming up. That was a good one. All right, let's see how he does. This tee shot should play. Oh, looky here. They're going driver off the turf. Looks like the sand coming up. Okay, we are in the deep stuff currently. And we found him in the fairway bunker. Let's see what happens here. This putt is around 27 feet out. Looks like this one's taking a break to the left. Yeah, looks like he's put it on a good line here. Ooh, still looking good. Oh, and he just barely missed it. And just drop this on in and you'll get a par. Just a bit of a break here to the right, I think. And that putt drops on in there. Good touch. And that hole will be halved. And we're on the 12th hole. We got a par 4. All right, let's see how he does on this hole. And here's his second shot. Heading a little bit to the left on the approach. And this is looking to be about 155 yards out. And if he sinks this, he will go 2 up. This one's breaking left to right. Six feet to the cup. And here we go. This is his par putt. Ooh, that was close. Up. Here we go now on the 13th. Nice looking shot. He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him. And from around 200 yards out, let's see what he does. The approach is heading a bit to the right. Okay, let's see if we can convert this birdie your teammate left us with. And I think this one's breaking pretty hard right to left. Good putt from there, not a lot left to do. And he's got 13 feet from the cup. So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. And he drops it on in there. And now the 14th hole. This is a par 3. This is an 8-iron. All right, interested to see what he has in store for us here. Let's see how he deals with this bunker shot. And your partner has left us with this for the birdie putt. Let's tap this on in. And it looks like this is breaking pretty hard to the left. Okay, this is a very long putt for him. I think this one's moving to the right. I think he's on the right track here. Oh my, and he makes it. And this next putt's for his par. And that hole will be halved. Okay, coming up is the par 4 15th hole. Okay, let's go. Pound this one into the fairway. All right, we might be able to chase this one out. That fairway has a down slope up at the landing area. Oh man, you launched that. Well, like what you've done with this hole, just got to drive the green and putt for eagle. Sounds good. And he's got a very long putt in his future here. Let's see what he does. Looks like he's put a good stroke on it. Nothing wrong with that putt. And if he sinks this next putt, he's going to go 2 up. But I think it's breaking to the left. Ooh. Okay, your teammate left us with a birdie putt on this one. Let's not let them down. Just a little too much pace on that one. He's got 3 feet to go. Okay, we'll be all square if they should sink this. That appears your teammate did not want to concede this one. And this one is a par 4 here on the 16th. Okay, he appears to be ready to roll on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes. All right, this one's about 175 from the pin. And here's our second shot on the 16th. Hopefully we get a bounce to the left. And this is a long distance putt. Let's see what he does. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. Okay, not a bad effort from that distance. All right, he's putting this one for birdie. I think this one's going left to right. Looks like he started this one out right. Oh, and he gets it to drop. Okay, par 3, 17th hole is next. And let's see what you do off the tee here. I think this one's destined for the bunker. Well, unfortunate. That's going to get counted as a missed green. Okay, this to save our par. Let's go. Look at this one breaking pretty hard to the left here. And as he sets this one up, he's got some ground to cover, that's for sure. I think this is going to go right to left. Ooh, looks like he's put it on a pretty good line. And that's not a bad effort. He's got about a 3-footer here. And if he sinks this next putt, he's going to go 2 up on you. Look out. And with that, he'll end his round with the par. And congratulations to our winners, finishing this match at 2 up on the other team. Great work. Well, on behalf of myself and the team here at HB Studios and 2K Sports, thanks for playing. I had fun. Hopefully you did too. Hello and welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. My name is John. Not a full round on slate today, just doing the front nine of this one. Okay, let's do it. Well, I hope this one holds on to the fairway here. All right, could have been worse. We're just in the first cut here. He's looking ready to roll. Let's see how he does on this hole. And I'm wishing him the best of luck out of the rough. You're probably not, though. And this one's about 85 yards to the pin. And from this incredible distance, it's going to be interesting to see what he pulls out here. I think this one's breaking to the left. Okay, your partner ever so graciously left us with a birdie putt. Let's not let them down. And I think this one's breaking to the left. So good. Oh, lovely shot. All right, we're one up after the first hole. Great work out there. All right, we got a par 5 here on the second hole. Okay, he's going to find himself now in the deep stuff. And he's just about ready to tee off. Let's see how he does. This one's heading to the fairway, I think. Here's our second shot on hole number 2. Good shot. All right, your partner got us on to the green. Let's convert this next putt for the birdie. Oh, no. He's got 4 feet to the cup from here. Okay, he's setting up for birdie here. Let's see what happens. Okay, that putt's done. The third hole's a par 4. Oh, this one's dropping fairway for sure. Okay, let's smash this one out there. Oh my goodness, just annihilated that drive. And here we go. This is his second shot. Okay, let's see if we can get this out of here. Okay, he's setting up for this 20-foot putt. Ooh. And here he goes, putting for par. And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go 1 up. All right, we got a par 3 here on the 4th. And they are going with the 9 iron on this one. He's ready. And they've chosen the pitching wedge. Okay, and from the green side bunker, let's nestle this one in nice and close. And he's got some sand to contend with. Let's see what happens. Okay, from the green side sand. Hopefully we get up and down from here. Okay, as long as we're out of that bunker, that's all I care about. Good stuff. This is what he's got for his double bogey. All right, he's got this one swung way out to the right. And from there, not a bad result. Here's a putt from 21 feet away. And now that we've given the other team that putt, we can move to the next hole. And we got a par 4 for our 5th. All right, let's send it. Well, that's too bad. Okay, he's setting up his second shot here. They're going with the 5-iron here. And this shot's about 175 yards out. Here's their 7-iron. And setting up now in the deep rough. Safe approach, nice. And he's got 19 feet to the cup from here. This one looks like it'll break to the right. Right by. And if this next putt drops, he's going to go 3 up. And he gets the birdie putt to drop on in there. Okay, par 3, 6th hole. Let's go. Little less than pure on that swing. All right, let's see how he does here on this hole. And he's in the green side rough. Okay, this one's for birdie. Your partner left you with a birdie putt. I think this one will go left to right. Oh, ever so close to getting that birdie. He's got a 3-footer here. And that putt safely in its home. Oh. All right, let's see what he does on this one. And he's got around 165 yards to go. Let's see what he does here. 120 yards out. Ooh, he almost got that one to go. Let's see if we can convert this birdie putt your teammate left us with. This one looks like it's going to the right and downhill a bit. And here he goes, putting for par here. And if he sinks this next putt, it's going to go dormy. And that will go. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. And now we have the par 4/8. And let's see how this hole goes down for him. And let's see what happens. This is his second. All right, second shot on the 8th. Nicely done, well judged. All right, here he goes, embarking on a very long journey to the hole. Looks like a right to left break. He's got 12 feet to go here. This one seems to be tilting left to right. That's going to do it for him on this hole, and that'll be for par. And that'll drop. Here we go. Teeing this one up on the 9th hole. Well, I hope you can hold on to the fairway on this one. Unlucky. And let's see how he does on this hole. Ooh, extra distance happening here off the downslope. Okay, he's hacking this one out of the rough. Let's see where it goes. Okay, out of the rough, and this might not be enough. And this one's from around 75 yards out. Great chip shot there, pure. That's pure. And if this next putt drops, you'll go 2 up. I think this one's breaking to the left. Ouch, right by the hole. Okay, this is what he has left to save the par. He's got a 4-footer to deal with here. Okay, the best team will win on this playoff hole. It's just one hole to decide this matchup, and if there is still a tie when we're all done here, the team who's closest to the pin off the tee will take the win. Okay, let's see what he does with this tee shot in this playoff. Alrighty, he's good to go on this one. Let's see how he does. Okay, now it appears we'll need to win this based on score alone. A tiebreaker won't help us because you did not end up closest to the pin. Well, that approach kind of missed the mark a little bit. This one might have enough to get there. Nice tempo on that chip, just nice and easy. Well done. All right, he needs this to go down to win. This one looks like it's breaking to the left. Looks like there's a disagreement amongst teammates. Okay, he needs this putt to drop if he wants to win. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't think we had a real chance on this hole anyway. All right, that's going to do it for me here today. It was a pleasure to be with you. We'll see you next time. Hi there, my name's John McCarthy, welcoming you as always to PGA Tour 2K25. This is going to get good. And I hope you two play nice out there today. We've got Alt Shot on tap, and I'm looking forward to seeing if you two can bring a W home today. Best of luck to you out on the course today. Nothing wrong with that. And let's see how this tee shot fares for him. Okay, he's getting ready to fire away with his second shot. And now he's looking at 200 yards or so to the pin. Well, this approach is leaning a bit to the right. Oh my, almost in with the chip. All right, he's got this left for the bird. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. And let's put this one in the cup for our par. Oh, come on, be nice. And this putt right here will put him at 1 up. I think we got a right to left break on this one. And he'll drop that in for birdie. Starting off the match in the hole a little bit. Onto the second, though. Maybe some better results. Got a par 3 for the second hole. Well, not the purest of strokes. And he's ready to tee off here. Let's see how this goes. Oh my, look at this. Oh, hang on. Almost that almost went down. This putt's around 18 feet away. Looks like this one's taking a break to the left. And that's going to drop on in there for him. Okay, your partner did a wonderful service for us. Let's not let them down. Let's sink this birdie putt. The birdie putt drops, and I'm thankful because last hole with that bogey got me a little scared. Let's see what happens here on the third hole. Well, it's too bad. Here we go. Let's see what this guy does. Let's see what his second shot looks like. Well, this is what his putt looks like. I'm glad I'm not him right now. But I think it's breaking to the left. Oh, sliding by. Okay, this putt is for birdie. Let's not let our teammate down. This one's breaking pretty hard right to left. No, that was tough. It's a little bit too hard on that one. 7-foot putt for him. Let's see what he does here. He's putting for par. And that putt will go. And that hole's halved. All right, here we go with the par 4, fourth hole. He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him. And as he sets up, he's got about 180 yards to go here. This approach is heading left. And here's our second shot on the fourth. Yeah, something was amiss on that swing, I think. A little off on that approach, but that's okay. Here we go. Let's save par on this one. Oh, too bad. And this putt's going to put him one up. And it appears your teammate voted not to concede this one. And the fifth hole is a par 3. Let's go. And he rolls that one into the heavy rough. All right, interested to see what you have in store for us here. Well, unfortunately, that's a missed green. All right, he's getting ready to fire away with his second shot. Well, let's see if he's been practicing his sand game here. Let's see. And this will be for the double. Looks like this one's breaking to the right. Ooh, he was close. And he's got a 10-foot putt here. So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. All right, I guess he doesn't need to putt that one out. Let's head to the next. And you've got this left for par on this one. And if this putt drops, we'll be at all square again. And it's a par 4 here on the 6th. This is going to chase out a bit further down the fairway. Watch it go. All right, let's see how he does on this hole. Not an amazing swing. Here's our second shot on this 6th hole. Yeah, we'll take that.
That a boy missed.
Let's check this out. He's got a long putt. What's going to go down? I think this is going to go right to left. And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go one up. I think this putt looks like it's going left to right. And he manages to get that one to go for the bird. Okay, your team sits at 1 up.
Nice chip.
Teeing off now on the 7th. That was good stuff. All right, interested to see what he has in store for us here. Well, this should be fun for him, hitting out of the beach and all. Okay, he's in the sand. Let's see if he can get out. And here's their 8-iron. Okay, third shot.
Nice shot.
And if he sinks this next putt, we're going dormy, folks. I think this one's breaking to the left. Oh. And he's got a 12-foot putt in front of him here. It looks like this one's breaking to the left. All right, this putt is for the double bogey. And if you sink this, you will be up by as many holes remaining. That's going to take things dormy. And after that one, you two are 2 up at the moment. And now I present you with the par 3/8. Taking this one with the 8 iron. He's looking ready to roll. Let's see how he does on this hole.
Thanks, bro.
This is an 8 iron. Bit of an awkward swing.
I think the win is within grasp. I really do.
This putt's around 24 feet to the cup. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. Almost. Okay, your teammate left us on the green. Now let's putt this one home for birdie.
Get in there. Ooh.
This putt's around 5 feet away. And here he is setting up for this putt. If it drops, he goes 3 up. And as that drops, he'll sign off with a par.
Good game, bro.
All right, the match has ended, and our winning team comes away 3 up over the competition. Work, folks. All right, that's it for me. Hopefully we'll see you real soon. I had a lot of fun out there today. Hello there, my name is John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Looking forward to see what goes down out there today. Looks like we're just taking a hack out of the back nine of this one today. Okay, here we go. Let's have a nice round out there. It sounded a little bit off. And he's ready to go. Let's see how this hole goes for him. This one's out of the rough, but might not be making it to the green. All right, here's his second shot. Well, let's see how he does here from the green side bunker. All right, they need this one to save their par. Yeah, I think this one's breaking to the left. Oh. And this putt will be for his par. And I think this one's breaking to the left. And now this from 5 feet. And just like that, the other team has conceded the hole. That's good news. Now let's bring that positivity from the first hole along to the second hole. Keep this going. And a par 4 coming up here on the 11th. All right, let's see how he does. And this next one coming out of the rough. And what will he do from here? 115 to the pin. Oh, that chip almost went. Ooh, close with that chip. Okay, they're quite far from the hole on this one. Let's see if they can dial this putt in. And this one's, I think, going left to right.
My bad, teammate.
This one's about 8 feet from the cup. And they'll take this all square if they can sink this. Oh no, it's right by the hole. Ooh, he almost got that to go. Okay, after that, your team is sitting at 2 up. Let's see what happens here. We got a long par 4 for this one. All right, let's see how he does here on this hole. And we're joining your friend in the rough here. Should be good. Here is their 5-wood. And they found themselves in the rough here. This one's coming out of the rough. Might not have enough on it. Okay, here's our third shot. Well, let's see what happens for this fella in the bunker. And if he sinks this, it'll be for par. I think this one's going left to right. I think he's put it on a good line. Ooh, and he won't be able to make it drop. And if they sink this, they're going to go to 3 up for the match. All right, and you two are 3 up after that hole. Okay, 13th hole. We got a par 3. All right, let's see what he does on this one. All right, here's our second shot on the 13th. Oh my, you almost dropped that in there. And here is his putt to save par. Yeah, I think this putt's going to break to the right. Oh, almost. And they can save par on this one if they can sink it. And this one's going a bit to the right. All right, for the bogey. And it looks like this one's going pretty hard right to left. Oh, that was almost in. And a 5-foot putt for him.
You miss. You missing. Choke. Choke. You're too far left. You're too far right.
Next is the 14th hole. This one's a par 5. bombs away. Let's hit that fairway. Unlucky. And this one's about 165 yards out. And the green tends to slope away from us where we want to land it, so be careful of the approach. All right, here he comes out of the deep rough. Let's see how he deals with it. And drop this one in for your par. I think we got a left to right break here. Oh my, wish I could have given you that one. Okay, this putt is around 6 feet out. And now the 15th hole. We got a par 4 for this one. Okay, let's check our distance twice. And this one coming out of the deep rough.
Bunker. Bunker.
All right, they've left quite a bit of meat on this bone. Let's see if they can get this into the hole. And that will drop. And for him, this will be for the birdie. Looks like this putt will track a bit to the right. Oh. And after that one, your team sits at 2 up. Good luck here on the 16th. Great drive. That was some power. Okay, he appears to be ready to roll on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes. All right, from here they have about 235 yards to go. All right, and this one just barely makes its way into that second cut of rough. Okay, let's see what happens. This is his third. Ooh, almost in there with the chip. And if they can get this one to go, they'll save their par. This one looks like it's breaking to the left. Oh, almost in there. This one's from around 9 feet.
Save the day.
All right, for the bogey.
All good.
This one's about 7 feet away. Oh, it's going. Okay, he's putting this one in for bogey here. Okay, the putt won't be conceded. Your teammate did not agree to this. And let's see if we can drop this one for the triple. Okay, moving on to the next. And that'll do. All right, this one is number 17. We have a par 3 here. Okay, they're going with the pitch and wedge here. And they're going with the pitching wedge. All right, good luck. Second shot here on the 17th. Oh, chip almost went. Okay, he's standing over a very long putt here. Let's see what happens. And if they sink this, they'll go to 2 up.
Oof. Oh, my Lord.
And now this putt from 6 feet.
And choke it. You're gonna choke. Choke. Yes.
Okay, if you sink this, you'll go 2 up on your friend.
Good shit.
And this match is over, and the winning team ended up 2 up at the end of this. Good work. And that was a bit of fun. Thanks so much for the round. I'm glad that you brought me along for the ride. We'll see you next time. Hello there. My name is John McCarthy, welcoming you to PGA Tour 2K25. Let's get into this.
Get it
Just
good, right down the middle.
practicing the front nine of this course today. Okay, let's do it.
No!
Whoops. Alrighty, he's good to go on this one. Let's see how he does. Okay, he's in the bunker. Ways to go before he hits that green, I think. And he will set up from around 235 yards out. This one's heading left. Okay, let's get on out of this second cut and get on our way.
There you go. Whoa.
And that'll do. Grab your putter. Okay, this is his third. Oh my goodness, that almost went down. All right, looking forward to seeing how he deals with this long putt.
Turn, turn, turn.
Oh, almost. And this putt right here will put him at one up. Looks like a right to left break.
Save me.
If he sinks this, he's got par. And that will do. All right, let's head to the next. And after the first hole, we are all square, folks. All right, let's go. We got a par 4 on the second hole. Hitting into an elevated green here. We're going to need a little extra club, I think.
Good hit.
Way to go out there. Looking good.
Good hit.
And this one's around 160 yards out.
Oh, what a roll.
Oh, is he going to get this?
What the hell?
That was a great approach shot by him.
Oh, no.
Take notes, my friend. And this
Oh,
one he's gonna
no.
take a stab at for birdie. Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. And that
I got lucky on that one. Woo!
And that hole will be halved.
Damn, what a roll he got. Well, that's some
And
good luck
what
there.
will happen on the third? Let's find out. Okay, you're on the green and you're putting. That's a good thing. And he's ready to tee off here. Let's see how this goes. Going with the 9-iron. And take a look at what this fella has in front of him. Ooh, that is daunting. It's breaking to the left, I think. He's got 15 feet to the cup.
away.
This one looks like it has a bit of a break to
Yeah.
the right.
Try to get it close.
And he's
Good
done well to
putt.
get that one in the cup. That's for birdie. And here we go. We got a par 4 on this 4th hole. And he's ready to let her rip. Let's see how this hole goes.
Oh, man.
Well, let's see how he gets out of this one. And second shot here on the 4th. Nicely played out of that bunker. Okay, he's got his 19-foot putt ahead of him. Let's see what happens. Starting this way out to the right. Let's see it turn.
Oh.
Not a bad result from that distance. We'll be back to all square if they drop this putt.
Oh.
Oh my. Okay, just a few more inches to go. Okay,
All
time
right.
to head over to the next hole. And that hole will be halved. And we are presented with a par 5 here on the 5th. This one looks pretty good. Should be in the fairway. Here we go. Let's let this one go. Well, that won't work.
Oh, man. Let's see what we got here. Also have to knock it back on the green, but play it safe. Get it back out the fairway.
Okay, second shot for him on this one. Heading towards that bunker. This is about 185 yards or so to the pin. Oh, I think this needed a bit more club. Well, looks like you're a bit off on that approach.
Too hard.
Let's see if he can get up and down from this sand. All right, drop this on in and save your par. Then we got a downhill putt that goes to the right. Oh, that's too bad.
Oh, so close.
Okay, he's got this for bogey. This putt's around 5 feet away. All right, after we've given the other team that putt, we can now head to the next hole.
Hey,
Now
so we make a
for the
comeback.
par 4 sixth.
Stay out of the sand.
He's ready to tee
Come
off.
on,
Let's see
stay
what
out
happens
of
here
the
with him.
sand. Let's see here. I'm gonna go right in the sand.
Looks
We're
like
in
this
the
one's in the
woods, one.
fairway. And setting up around 215 yards out. And there's a bit of a downslope on this green
Put
to
it
be
by the
careful
pin.
of.
Awesome. Stop, stop.
Little play. And he's in the fairway bunker. Let's see what happens.
Ah, shit.
All right, let's see what he does here. He's got a long putt ahead of him, but let's see how he deals with it. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. Oh, my goodness.
Come on, please let me get it.
All right, he's got this putt for the bird. I think this is going to go right to left.
Ah, damn it.
4 feet to
Oh,
go.
God.
Sinking this next putt will be for his par.
Hey.
Okay, that hole's going to be halved. And the 7th hole, we have a par 4. Ooh, this could be a little troublesome. Needs to hold on to that fairway.
Where's a long... There we go.
All right, let's let her fly. Let's go.
No.
Oh, come on now. That's not what you deserve. And your friend looks like he's in the rough. Okay, here he is out
I didn't
of
even see
the
where it
first
went.
cut of rough.
All right.
Okay, your teammates set us up for a birdie here. Let's deliver.
Kind of left it pretty
This
long.
one's going pretty hard left to right. All right, that'll work from that distance. All right, if this next putt drops for him, he's going to go 3 up. All right, this
Ball
match
game.
is in the books, and our winning team ends 3 up on the competition at the end of this one. Great work. All right, that's going to do it. Thank you so much for playing the game, and we will hopefully see you real soon. Hello there, my name is John McCarthy. Pleased to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Guess what? It's time for the golf. This adventure will begin with a par 3 first hole. Let's get this tee shot as close as we can and mosey on our way. And let's see how he does on this hole. And he's setting up for a very long putt here. I think this one's breaking to the left. And he's looking at a 17-foot putt. Looks like this one's taking a break to the left. Oh! And here's your par putt. And let's see, he's setting up now, 2-footer. I guess there's a differing opinion here. Your teammate has voted to not concede. Okay, we're all square after the first hole. All right, we head now to the 11th hole, and it's a par 5. All right, let's see how he does on this hole. Tee shot's looking decent. And here we go with his second shot. And he's hoping this one will hang on to the fairway. Okay, and that one's just barely in the first cut. Here's our second shot on hole number 11. Oh, and that one just barely made its way into the deep stuff, unfortunately. This is what he's staring down to save par. Ooh, just missed. And this putt's going to put him one up. All right, drop this one for the bogey. And with that, we will move on to the next. Okay, he's got 2 feet to go here. Okay, let's move on. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. Hole number 12 coming at you. It's a nice looking tee shot. And he's ready to tee off. Let's see what he has. And this is somewhere around 150 yards from the pin. This one's heading a little bit too much to the right. Okay, this one's for his par. It looks like this one's breaking to the left. And now this from 13 feet. I think this one's breaking to the left. Ooh, almost. Okay, into that putt. And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go one up. Your teammate's voting to not concede this putt. Okay, 13th hole. We got a par 4. Let's go. And let's see how this tee shot fares for him. Well, not the purest of strokes. And the green's below us here as we set up this approach. Okay, we're back in the fairway. That's good stuff. Now let's hit the green. All right, this one's about 125 yards out. And setting up his third shot here. And a 9-foot putt for him. And now the 14th hole. We got a par 5 ahead. And this one's got to chase out a bit, I think. Caught the downslope. Okay, time to send it. Not the greatest of contact on that one. Okay, we've found your friend here in the deep rough. Let's see how he does. Okay, 240 yards out from here. Let's see what this fella does. And that was very nicely played. And now the 15th hole. We got a par 3 here. And they've chosen the pitching wedge. And let's see how this hole goes down for him. And your partner has left us with this for the birdie putt. Let's tap this on in. Well done from there. Maybe next one will drop. Well, he's got an insanely long putt to contend with here. I don't even know what to say about it other than let's just watch and see what he does. Okay, not a bad effort from that distance. This next putt is a par putt for him. Oh! And if this next putt goes down, he's going to go to 4 up. And this one's over, and the winning team wound up at 4 up on the competition. Good work out there. Congrats. All right, that's gonna do it for me, and just want to thank you again for playing the game, and hopefully we see you soon.